4:15 a.m. Kwame Nkrumah interchange is waking up, if it hasn't woken up already. A few are still in their slumber. This is beneath the overhead or the flyover, and you can tell a number of people are here. Some of them are junkies, obviously. Others too, like this woman, don't look like one at all. Hello, mommy. What did you say? Good morning. You have a call?
What is this?
Well, I'm from City TV. Why are you here? You should be home. Are you going home anytime soon? Sorry? Sorry. Are you going home anytime soon? Should be a typical grandmother's age. It's just strange she's sleeping here. She looks well dressed, actually well made up. Probably stranded as a traveler. Can't be sure, she didn't open up. But people are sleeping on their luggage. Like you typically see when you wake up in the village, a fowl bury its head in its feathers. That's how some are sleeping. Others are basically just stretching on the pavement. It's a hard one for some of these people out here. Increasingly, you find urban spaces like these becoming a place of abode for many. Some wrapped in mosquito nets, others any material at all they can find that can provide them shelter from the gnawing cold, from the gnawing breeze. They are in their numbers. It's crazy. If you look across the road though, drivers are getting ready for the day's work, and then people are playing music already, trying to draw attention to their businesses. So early, and Circle is back to life, but its most vulnerable are still sleeping in very precarious situations that you wouldn't wish for anyone. And the refuse situation, still the same. Someone just added his. Chief, Harvey. Oh, correct. This is where you keep the ball. Oh, you are the cleaner here? It's even the 2 hours. Time when you're about 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Right. Thank you. He tells me that the heaps of refuse will be picked, very soon. He works with him live. But this gentleman, Senior, Hobby, why the bed here? Oh, he has a cool down. He has a cool off.
No.
So what are you doing here?
I checked around because I was going to North Kanishiba from Echado. So I was going there, but before I carry it's too late. So they locked the office, so I had to check around there.
Before you go?
Yeah.
And you don't have anywhere to sit and rest properly. So this is the only place
because here people be passing here.
So nobody can pass here.
Yeah.
So you are comfortable.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting stories here. Hi, how are you? Good. So, what's happening here? Just running out of the words to describe all the precarious situations I'm seeing human beings sleeping without a roof over their heads, without shelter, in very, very precarious situations. But also you hear conductors of buses, trying to reach out to potential passengers, predominantly going towards Kaneshi if you're moving, to the end of the Ring Road Central towards the Obechebi interchange. That's the refuse truck. Coach champion, say, senior. And you more there. And I say, I now on your man.
Yes, no.
How long now on your man?
No, I'm in teacher.
What did you?
Yeah.
So you should speak English?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this where you've always sold your wares?
Yeah.
For how long have you been here?
Around 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So, how early do you come to work?
I don't understand.
What time do you come to work? What time do you start business?
I day here always.
You day here always?
Yeah.
If you here in the bed?
No, sometimes I will go as.
Sometimes you go out.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I will stay.
in the bed here.
Yeah.
But the big baller, the gutter, then the sentence.
And they send with the manager like that.
They said either you can make normal.
No.
So how you the manage them?
It's man of additional man. Nothing we go do now. This the thing they bring the cents small. So we the manage the sell our markets.
But where your family people there?
My family there in Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, where they get them from?
For Cantamanto.
Cantamanto.
Yeah.
So how much do you want?
For Cantamanto.
Yeah.
10 CDs.
Where you sell it for how much?
20 CDs.
20 CDs?
Yeah.
Why not?
Sometimes 15.
Sometimes 15.
Depending the super you get. If you guys big person, then they will hide the price.
If you big one, then you make the price.
And if you get small person, they will hide the
Hard
price.
guy. Charlie, see you.
Respect.
What be your name now?
Prosper.
Prosper what?
Ekemam.
Ekemamu. Thank you. All right. Okay, so that is Prosper's interesting story. Sometimes he sleeps here. Some other times he goes home. He picks these from Cantamanto, sells them twice the price, depending on the ability of his customers to haggle. That's how he does it. Now, down there is the choked odor. Choked odor. And it's interesting. We're feeling cold. We're sleeping in rough places. Tough places. Taxi! Oh, correct. All the money. Taxi drivers are up, so if you come to circle around this time, you get a cup. The shoes for sale already. Even toys. And other things that you need typically as a traveler, because then just ahead of us is a major station, intercity station. Chairman Alvin, you did a VIP. You go like talk to me. This is City TV. We are just talking to people, finding out how they are doing. So this early, here is where you work, right?
Yes.
So how early do you start?
Oh, actually, we are. I'm one of the supervisors here. Those just monitor things out to make sure the bus move. And then we have grouped them into two.
Okay.
The first batch came yesterday, and then today the other batch is coming today.
Okay.
And they are not yet in, so that's why I'm stepping in for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they start roughly by 5:30. They will be around.
Right. So when does the first bus leave this yard?
Oh, sometimes it depends. If they have funerals going on there, then latest by 4:30 the first bus is gone. Yeah.
And when does the latest bus return to the yard?
That's why I said that it depends. It depends.
So, yeah, so I'll give you an idea.
If the market is okay,
good.
People are traveling, they see that the latest bus will be around 9:30 to 10.
Then
yeah, it will be here. Yeah.
How is business now? How's market?
Oh, business because of the pandemic, because of the disease, it has reduced a lot of things.
But I thought people are traveling now, isn't it?
Oh, they are traveling, but it's not like the previous before the pandemic. Yeah, as compared to now and then, you can see that now business is coming down a bit. Yeah, now business is coming down a bit.
I see.
Yeah.
And then also, especially because the lockdown has been lifted for months now, I thought that movement intercity
business is going on all right,
yeah.
but it's not as it used to be.
It's not as it used
yeah,
to be.
that's why I'm saying that.
Thank you. Please, what's your name?
I'm Prince.
Prince what?
Osu Asante.
Prince Osu Asante. Thank you. Good. So we've been fortunate enough to have a supervisor of one of the bus stations give us a perspective of how business looks like in recent times. He tells us things are definitely not the same, but they are hopeful things will pick up. There are Okada riders here already. If you came from anywhere and then you needed a ride, as early as now, you could get a ride. That's the STC bus yard, and ahead is the VIP station. The filth from the previous day's activities is still here. We are told they will be picked up by 5. Hopefully that gets done. So this is how the Kwame Nkrumah interchange looks like. There are Chocho commercial buses here already taking over the bus stops, as you can see. But for these, should I call them store owners? They are already up, ready for the day's business. It looks brisk. It does look brisk. This bus is almost full, and people are set to move. I'm not sure about social distancing in the bus. I cannot confirm that. It doesn't look it at all. Typically, now you come earlier. Overnight.
24 hours.
Driver.
Let me book mine.
Book mine. You need to call. I find Gaga.
There be a bon night. A bandana past 6. To be upon a pay 6.
No, be so by take over.
Sir,
it's and I don't know, some about 11 and many car could be a
bill could be in your car.
About 1 many car.
Anytime you will be as one.
To move. Quagga,
but be in your car.
A flower,
Benyaka,
Blagosu,
Benyaka.
Hey, I have say on.
Bankwa, Benyaka.
Yo, Mate, what your first thing?
If I'm red. Red.
Red. Yo, Red Medicine. Red is a bookman here. He tells me he's on night shift. He's been here since 6 p.m. and he'll be leaving at 6 a.m. He has about 2 hours to go. He tells me that the station runs 24/7, regardless wherever you're going. Once you step here, according to Red, you're going to find a ride going wherever you have to go. Omi, good morning. If I'm Upi BA. And you are bedroom. Well, and how many hours now?
Any 1 hour.
I say,
any 1 hour.
Which is a kind of Ucha kind Ucha. How many hours now? Who do you cancel?
Yeah, to 8:30 to minimum. How many hours?
Bedroom time.
Yeah, bedroom or 9.
4. From 8:30, you arrived at 4. Where in the BA are you from? Be a him for now.
Me free Plamposo. Plamposo.
It's a bad one kind.
Oh, Hayana me.
Oh, Haya.
Bacha.
Uncle D. Jackaka.
Bacha me wo kokrobiti.
I consider Busian for
Mbashine.
I'm what to say.
Now,
Now, I'm no crying net to say, crying.
Boko.
Crying in your guy.
Aye.
That's right. Have a nice day. First thing. Naomi, she's coming from BA, a town in the BA. She just got here. She set up around 8:30. She got here around 4 a.m. And she says she's at Kokorobite. She describes her journey as smooth, and she remarks of the roads as fairly good. It's really cold. Really, really cold. I don't know the temperature, but I can tell you that it's pretty cold. Now, that thing you see there, there's someone sleeping in it. Yeah, there's someone sleeping there. And then if you cross the bridge, the stench from this early morning, la ila. My goodness. There's a lot of filth trapped down there, coming all the way from the innermost parts of the city. You know, it gets trapped here, and then when the rains come and it's quite very strong, they are torrential, it's floods, it spills. You can tell this is a washroom. People bath here, and quite a number of them sleeping. Senior, good morning. What are you saying? If I'm a kid, I'm here to city FM. I Ghana for any say, I'm matching say, yeah, more sorry, no more year, Jumana, baby, a be so that's heavy. On any be any identity. Yeah, per se, a banner and the moo beach, drunk commander. Yamango for who send us to the Mutia. Jahana, O'Brien. I don't remember. Oh, my window got some. I know that. We try. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know here. I know down. It's okay, Tony. Tony. Usumi. Senior Cranny. Beshit way. No best instruction in the court. Instruction, Beshit to the court. You be at the court. Also, I don't know, so tough, flat. I'm there, Basantino. It's so to last. The last now flat this year. Like 3 million in the court. Now, who said Hannah and Coffo Jerry at Johnson idea? Anna, baby, and if I just a cheso and can't know a ding or her. Me didn't have come into me, but I have no order. Say, I sit down. We say we amputated the nanny trap. Careful, try right leg. We ask them to try. Dear Nemo be here, well, following. Oh, me, Miana, me, horse. Oh, we say, Sabia, if you knew Bushi and I say, I'm born with her. You flash, I'm a first Michael. Michael says, did you have any? Okay, younger son, they may be a goldsmith. Yeah, goldsmith. A goldsmith, but we need capital. We are very sure you man, I say. Okay. What's your name? Your name is Mavis. How old are you?
21.
21. Why are you sleeping here?
I'm selling.
Yeah, what?
I'm selling water.
You sell water? But where is your house? Where do you sleep when you close? Here. This is your house?
No.
Where's your house? Where are your parents?
Mankesim.
Mankesim, in the central region. Do they know you're here?
Yes.
Do they know this is where you sleep? Yeah. So when you sleep here, don't you get scared? Aren't you worried something could happen to you? Yeah? Is it scary? Yeah, then I call a dream, say, yeah. I'll be better another.
You shouldn't to me in the Okoda. Yes,
A year for Bipen. Miss Hannah June 3 CNT. And so you didn't any wood yet. A dear union and say, a bone. And I said, be walk away, lady. So, and our boys are around. Yeah, and Mo Moon Kaka.
Minimum that.
Minimum boys. What's now how many years?
And said, Auntie,
About fresh. Auntie, when I would ask in a horn order. Only a orthopedic mattress, and I said,
Ma'am, and that, and then
another.
We are make that car.
Look at that castle. General, no bread. It's not that. Okay, that's right. Mavis is the name. She sells water for a living. Her parents are in Mankasim. She's been here for some time. Typically, she sleeps at Kaswa when her day is over. But last night, she was just too tired to go back home. So she decided to spend the night here. She trusts the guys. Someone is passing water into the drain. She's comfortable with the guys because she trusts them. Eti ayi na sisi awo ni chen.
Sadi achi when dey. Ejuma bi eni ho ameye.
Eti what so you going?
Me ko choko one side bi bi a he dey nyambe.
So be here then.
This is coming how you know say bi akujina capital so.
Okay. Eti we are goldsmith, we are apprentice.
Ebi ma adwuma apon adwuma kura.
Etu mi ya bibia.
Ye bibia design bi opapia, opese otwere odin mu. Opese o ye girls, o dress, o share o sin o metuma ya ma.
Na we o masa ma eyi bia.
Ebi se o popon ho de se o so ti o.
Da
bi obi anda o.
Sure.
Ebi obi anda. Okay. Na ni pa de ko da o de se o uwo na uwo.
Can't you say any change? Na me bisa say we goldsmith ejuma no. When ya bibia o de be sha se a onya o.
No, I say the first that time no, na kamia na me galamsi kakra.
We galamsi.
But even any accident ntiro. Ntumi san ko site ni bio.
I see.
Ama.
It is ya o so ya no pa we dey na unsa ko wa no.
I said, now for and I'm for the support to me. Kakra. You should be person who could not come out of Cessary. And you say, you're fine. So we have a person, me, and Majuma.
Why young for the day no more? Now in your video.
It must tonton near my Busu, Busu, a dimate, ni Busu, a driver.
So, most I don't mean phone and normally. Seminar shim no matter am go.
Ebi yes am go phone bi da bi. Enya kro for line kura.
But I come for na mo bi yin.
Da am go for no. Ohun be de hu omo. Kro for bi de so de ho tete. We hu no.
I know.
Omo no ya omo zan man for no. Omo de seminar ni tiles. E de share phone. Almost omo ba hu omo.
When I'm so no anya wa na no shoe.
We balok ni balok o na se ko shia san go for ni de na utiati. Go nya dia o so obisa me say omo he no. Utimi hu omo ba bia.
Okay, so he trained as a goldsmith. He was into illegal mining known as galamsey. He had an accident. He got amputated. This is where he sleeps. He says this is where home is. This is where his family is. He wakes up and lives on the benevolence of his friends who hang around and do all sorts of menial jobs. It's an opportunity. Until who was called ready watching?
Oh, he said, I can't be any way. Why is she? He said,